Fatality. Flawless victory. Yeah, we're doing a Sub-Zero review. From McFarlane's Mortal Kombat 11 toy line, this is Sub-Zero from Wave 1. And yeah, Wave 1 was literally just Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Fun fact, over half this toy line is just Spawn. Not Spawn characters, just Spawn. Anyway, cool Sub-Zero, let's get into it. If you're unfamiliar with Sub-Zero, he has a claim to possibly being the icon of Mortal Kombat alongside Scorpion. And he's been in all the games save for... No, he was even in Mortal Kombat 3, never mind. He wasn't in Mortal Kombat 3 on the Game Boy. It was the only one he was missing from. Which means he's been in more games than Scorpion, of course. And also, there's just the fact that a lot of people really resonate with Sub-Zero. He's one of the only characters with ice powers I can think of who aren't, a scientist or overly bulky or treated as kind of a jokey or lighthearted character. Sub-Zero is always given an air of gravitas to him. And alongside that, he has a lot of good designs over the years. This isn't my favorite Sub-Zero costume, but it's definitely up there. Taking a closer look, and I think that's an awesome head sculpt for Sub-Zero. It looks just like he does in Mortal Kombat 11. The faceplate does not come off, but I don't really mind that. I prefer to have him fully masked up. And then, of course, the costume has a lot of great details. I love the sculpted detail to kind of give the tunic some depth, as well as just how many knives you see. None of these are removable, they're just there for show, but I think that's fine. And yeah, very solid overall. I especially like how they had this kind of knot down here in the bottom parts of the tunic. This was a secondhand figure, so I do have some pretty loose ankles and toe joints, unfortunately. That's not great. And also, I have a hard time using his neck joint because of that kind of bleed over from the mask. It makes getting him into good positions where he's like looking over his shoulder a little bit interesting. And just overall, I don't think Sub-Zero is the strongest McFarlane figure I've ever touched, but I definitely think that there's a lot of good to him. In terms of accessories, you get ice axes. Now, if you got this guy new, he'd have two. I just had the one. Like I said, I got him loose. And then this. It's the skull and spinal column of someone he just did a fatality to, and it's translucent blue, of course, to be frozen, and also probably so that you could sell this at like Walmart, Target. Amazingly, people don't like selling toys to children that has like blood and gore in them. Who would have guessed? I said before that I want Saturday to be something of a rotating theme night, and for the next little bit, we're just going to be looking at all my McFarlane Mortal Kombat figures, and get ready to hear me complain about the Spawn thing a lot.